Hi, start again. Hi, evening everyone. Sorry about for the slightly delayed start. Computer decided to go into a mass update, so I always shut it down to give it a bit of a rest. And as I shut it down, it decided to go into a mass update. So it meant while it was updating, I couldn't do anything. But we're all good. We're all up and running now. It was the only technical problem that I had. So yeah, we'll get started in about 4.5 minutes time. Usual drill. If you are new, regulars will know what you're doing, but if you are new, grab yourselves a pen or a piece of pen and a piece of paper, or you can play interactively on quizjockey.com. All the details are down below that you need to know. As always, you can get in touch with us, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. I've got Twitter open. And on that note, I'm not going to say much more. I'm just going to jump in and start saying hello to people because I have only got 4 minutes to get through as many of these as I can. So I'm going to jump straight into it. Hello to Pamela and Anthony Picton. I'm not going to mention your son as he's gone off on a stag do. But hello and good evening to both of you. Hope you are well. Hello to Helen and John, the Keenstonians, or they've put the 49ers. Does that mean you both got to, did you get to 49 then on Thursday? If you did, congratulations. Well done. Hope you are well. Hope you're both well. Hello to Kim and Matt, who want to a belated shout out to our friends Moogie and Phil, who'll be catching up due to being at an engagement party tonight. But Kim and Matt have got extra help tonight from Esme as they are dog sitting, although the dog doesn't look overly impressed. Possibly not. But yeah, hope you're all well. Hope you're doing good. Hello to Brenda Riley as well, who says, can you say a big well done to our number one son, Martin, who passed his driving test today. Congratulations to you, Martin. And welcome to the freedom of being able to get out on the road on your own. Congratulations to you. Hello to the Larby family as well, and best wishes to Beth and Callum as they wait for the arrival of their new baby. Hope you have a lovely baby shower tomorrow from the Stewies as well. So good evening to all of you guys. Hope you are all well. 3 minutes to go because my time was set for 15 minutes and I couldn't change it once I'd gone into it. So yeah, you've got just under 3 minutes before the first question. Hello to Sarah, who says, please can you give a shout out to my little boy Alex? Tonight we're doing the quiz without Daddy as he's at the beer bar. That's Team Alan from Newcastle. So good evening to you guys. Hope you are all well. Hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe as well. Good evening to both of you. Hope you're well. Can you give a shout out to Ella and Alicia and wish them good luck for the rest of their GCSEs? Yeah, very good point. I know a lot of you are going through GCSEs at the moment. So hello to Ella and Alicia. Good luck to you two and anyone else if you're going through your GCSEs at the moment. I'd like to say I remember doing my GCSEs, but that was, hang on, 20 takes me to 20, over 24 years ago. So yeah, I can barely remember what I did last week, but hope you are all well. Hello to Verl and Steve, who are entertaining Pamela and Stephen tonight. So good evening to you guys. Hope you four are well. Hello to Liz Taylor. She's holding the fort for the Mill Lane mob this evening. It's just her and Billy the cat. So hopefully Billy's got something in there. Yes, hopefully Billy's got some answers in there for you. Dave has been released from Facebook prison. Uh-oh, now we're all in trouble. But hello to the Devonshire Dumplings and the Leamington Loungers. Good evening to all of you. Hope you're all well. Newbies Linda and Claire have escaped down to Cornwall. They are with Jebra Normsky, Joe, Anya, Erin, Jenny and Andy for Erin's christening tomorrow. So yeah, good luck to all of you guys. All of the undiscovered as well. Hope you have an incredible day for the christening tomorrow. 1 minute and 20 to go. I'm trying to get through as many of these as I can. Hello to Jim Newman, Jim and Selena, who are celebrating getting 41 and they've only just got their head around it. And hello from Jeanette, John and Baffle Toast from Belfast. Jeanette, John and Laura Armstrong. Hello to all of you guys over there in Belfast. Hope you are well. I've got a few more. I'll try and catch them through the breaks as well. Hello to all of our YouTube live chat legends, in particular Bill Tudor, who didn't put in a shout out earlier, but I've still clocked it, Bill, so don't you worry. Hello to all of the YouTube live chat legends. Hope you are all well. If you are new, the live chat is switched off now on YouTube, but if you are playing on Facebook, please don't put your answers in the comments. You've got 40 seconds to get yourselves a pen and a piece of paper to write down your answers. And to all in the to all of those in our Jebral Nut Jobs Discord server. Hello to Lindsay and all of the Allens. Happy birthdays to all of you guys. Team Donkey Kong, Irene, hashtag Fango and hashtag Foundboy. Good evening to you guys. Mr. Alan Jackson, congratulations on your achievement as well. Mr. Jackson, you've done incredibly well. Keep going. You are brilliant. Hello to Paul and Roxy, Two's Company. Hello to the Wrong'uns. Good evening to you. General Nonskin, all the Undiscovereders again. Hello to you. Woo and Stew, the White Ridges Social Club. Tuesday night dinner. I believe it's just Ken, but hello because they've got Joel with them as well. Martin Lee, Simon Robinson, Irene, and I think I've got everyone in there, and Blair Robinson as well. And before I do, let's push this button across, bring it over, and a very special happy birthday. Now, she's normally known as Rose, but in our circles, she is known as Susan's mum. A big happy 21st birthday to her. I'm sure she's going to be spoilt rotten by Susan today. So yeah, hope you have the most incredible day. Susan's mum, as we know her best around here. That's it. Wow, those 5 minutes go quicker than 15, obviously. Let's get into it. It is Saturday, the 11th of June. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much. Apologies for the chaotic start to the quiz as well. Like I say, minor technical problem with the computer updating. But let's get into it. It is the 11th of June, and we start now, as we always do, with an entertainment round. My muscle memory's forgotten. It's a picture round now. Pictures spread across the quiz. Usual to see. 50 questions coming up, plus the things for the break. But let's start with this. Number one. Dr. Jones was the follow-up to which massive Aqua hit? So Dr. Jones was the follow-up to which massive Aqua hit? Number two, which of these breakfast TV shows came first? Was it Good Morning Britain, GMTV, or Daybreak? Which of these breakfast TV shows came first? Was it Good Morning Britain, GMTV, or Daybreak? Number three, name the 1986 movie from this picture. I like being able to spread pictures around the quiz. It's a lot more. So name the 1986 movie from this picture. Alex has just sent me a message saying, considering how nice the weather is. Yeah, okay. It's chucking it down, Alex. And number four, name the song. Steve walks warily down the street with his brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. So name the song. Steve walks warily down the street with his brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Yeah, it's just started absolutely throwing it down here. Number five, which Anneka Rice Which Anneka Rice presented show has been given the green light for a revival on Channel 5 later this year? Personally, I think they've picked the wrong show to remake, but you know, it'll still be good. Which Anneka Rice presented show has been given the green light for a revival on Channel 5 later this year? Number six, as my belly rumbles. Despite releasing less films than their rivals, which of these distributors has a higher market share between 1995 and 2022? Is it Warner Brothers, Sony Pictures, or Walt Disney? Sorry, just checking something with the quiz jockey graders. Yes, despite releasing less films than their rivals, which of these distributors has a higher market share 1995 to 2022? Is it Warner Brothers, Sony Pictures, or Walt Disney? Number 7, which of these has not covered the song Tainted Love? Is it Marilyn Manson, Human League, or Soft Cell? So which of these has not covered Tainted Love? Marilyn Manson, Human League, or Soft Cell? It's tainted love you give me. Oh, good evening to Thomas, who's joined Mum and Dad. Came down for football and realised the quiz was on. Bless you. Number 8, which TV game show saw contestants take on challenges such as The Sweeper, Crash Mountain, Double Cross, and Dizzy Dummies? For an arc. Yeah, gonna need to build an arc. Number 9, Will Arnett, Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, and Will Ferrell all provided voices for which 2014 toy-based animated movie? It's easy for everybody else to say. Start it again. Will Arnett, Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, and Will Ferrell all provided voices for which 2014 toy-based animated movie? I need to write some dates down for question 2 just to prove my point. I believe. And finally, number 10 for entertainment. In what year was Band Aid 20 the biggest selling song? Shrek 2 was the highest grossing movie, and ITV3 started broadcasting. So, in what year was Band Aid 20 the biggest selling song? Shrek 2 was the highest grossing movie, and ITV3 started broadcasting. We move on to round 2, and tonight it is all about some technology for you. Oh, yeah. Wait till you see round 3. Let's kick it off with question number 1. What replaced Microsoft Internet Explorer as Windows default browser? I say Windows default browser. I don't personally know anyone who uses this browser, but, each to your own. What replaced Microsoft Internet Explorer as Windows default browser? Number 2, what is the name of Amazon's voice assistant? Just for you, Vic. What is the name of Amazon's voice assistant? Number 3, what came first? The ZX Spectrum, the Amiga, or the BBC Micro? So what came first? The ZX Spectrum, Amiga, or BBC Micro? Number 4, what is the name of this music streaming platform? Which I'm aware does all sorts of other things as well. But what is the name of this music streaming platform? Number 5, name one of the Steves that founded Apple. If you're on Quiz Jockey, I'd go with the easier one to spell. Name one of the Steves that founded Apple. Number 6, which company made the two-seater electric car, the Twizy? So which company made the two-seater electric car, the Twizy? Number 7, smileys and ideograms are better known by which word beginning with the letter E? So smileys and ideograms are better known by which word beginning with the letter E? Number 8, a unique number that identifies a computer on the internet is known as a what kind of address? Not talking about websites. A unique number that identifies a computer on the internet is known as a what kind of address? That's the only clue I'm giving you. Not talking about websites. Number 9, in what year was Zoom Video Communications founded? Was it in 2011, 2016, or 2020? So in what year was Zoom Video Communications founded? Was it 2011, 2016, or 2020? And your final question, number 10. What was the name of this now defunct website that I believe it might actually be making a comeback, or trying to anyway? But what was the name of this now defunct website? Oh, it was just the future back in the day. Right, I'm going to finish off then. I've not done an actual Seoul current affairs round for well over a year. Normally there's just a smattering of them across the quiz, but seeing as I've changed the format slightly, I had a hole, so I'm going to put it in there with some current affairs. There's some fun ones in here and there's some stuff in the news, but majority of it I've tried to keep fun. Here we go, question number 1, and I've made some of them multiple choice as well. So number 1, the Guinness World Record for largest Jaffa cake was broken this week. Wasn't actually broken this week. I saw the news article this week. How much did it weigh? Was it 80 kilos, 180 kilos, or 280 kilos? That is the Jaffa cake there being made by the lady from Bake Off. So the Guinness World Record for largest Jaffa cake was broken. It was actually broken at the end of May, but anyway, we'll gloss over that. How much did it weigh? 80 kilos, 180 kilos, or 280 kilos? I typed in news this week into Google. It was one of the first articles that came up. I was like, oh, that's quite clever. I like Number 2, a councillor recently resigned due to constant allegations that he is which anonymous artist? And I've given you a clue. So a councillor recently resigned due to constant allegations that he is which anonymous artist? What on earth is going on? Discord servers suddenly started talking about AOL Messenger and everything. You guys have fun being stuck in the late 90s. I can't talk. I'm from that era myself. Number 3, police were recently called to an East Sussex pub in a row over what? Was it chips arriving without the correct sauce? Was it the pub ran out of beer? Or was it the quizmaster gave out the wrong answer? So police were recently called to an East Sussex pub in a row over what? Was it chips arriving without the correct sauce, the pub ran out of beer, or the quizmaster gave out the wrong answer? It stopped raining. Cool. Number 4, East Midlands Airport has been forced to close the runway and divert flights a couple of times this week, owing to what? Flying near the airport. So East Midlands Airport has been forced to close the runway and divert flights a couple of times this week, owing to what? Flying near the airport. They've got Download Festival going on about a mile and a bit away from the runway, and yeah, something has been forcing. I'm not saying that's a clue. That's actually a really poor way of. Never mind. Moving on. Just to clarify, no, I was not recently in an East Sussex pub hosting a quiz. Number 5, which former English footballer's daughter is appearing on Love Island this week? So which former English footballer's daughter is appearing on Love Island this week? Number 6, which American singer got married this week despite her ex-husband trying to gate crash the wedding? Hadn't even got to the bit where it's like, does anyone see any reason why these two just went piling in? Which American singer got married this week despite her ex-husband trying to gate crash the wedding? Number 7, which annual sporting event in aid of UNICEF returns tomorrow? Or if you're watching this on repeat, 12th of June. So which annual sporting event in aid of UNICEF returns tomorrow? Or again, if you're watching this on repeat, 12th of June. Number 8, according to a documentary that released Queen Elizabeth II's top 10 songs she likes, which of these artists did not appear on it? Was it Vera Lynn, Ed Sheeran, or Gary Barlow? I think, to be honest, she's been looking at a lot of my playlists, looking at some of the songs on there. But according to a documentary that released Queen Elizabeth II's top 10 songs she likes, which of these artists did not appear on it? Was it Vera Lynn, Ed Sheeran, or Gary Barlow? Number 9, which royal residence has been lined up to host an episode of Strictly Come Dancing later this year? I think they're hoping for a quarterfinal or a semi-final, but which royal residence has been lined up to host an episode of Strictly Come Dancing later this year? Hashtag Richie for Strictly. That'll only make sense if you listen to Radio 2 on a Thursday morning. Finally, number 10, scientists have said to come up with the perfect formula for gin and tonic. I will try this week. The first step says that the gin should be chilled to what temperature? Is it minus 18 degrees? Is it 0 degrees Celsius? Or is it 18 degrees Celsius? So scientists have said to come up with the perfect formula for gin and tonic. The first step says that the gin should be chilled to what temperature? Is it minus 18, 0, or 18 degrees Celsius? And there you go. That is your first 30 questions of this evening. So for your first break, oh, hang on. No, hold. Because I know everyone's going to be running to Twitter right now and going, it's not working. It is, honestly. I'm going to push the button now. Done. That one. View site. And they're there. So if you need any more time, questions are up on the link on Twitter and etc. So head on over there now and you can spend more time with the questions should you need. So for your first break, and I need to make sure it's that one there and bring that one down. Go back onto that one. You don't want me on screen, but you do want that. And then, yeah, cool. Right, so your first break, what I've got for you, this started out as tonight's connection round until I realised that it was pretty much nigh on impossible. So what I've done is I've turned it into a grid. So there will be 20, I can't even think how the 20 words that go after the name of a film. So what you need to do is find the 10 National Lampoon films. So these are all the words that go after, so National Lampoons. So what you need to do is find the 10 National Lampoon films on this list, and I will see you after this. Okay. You have to turn the music off. That makes a change. Okay. So we'll give you a minute or so. You can probably see why this was a yeah. I mean, there's about 40 or 50 so like classed as National Lampoon's films. Some that went to cinema, some that went straight to video, some that just went straight to TV and stuff. So there's quite a few. I mean, there's a whole quiz around them if I really wanted to push it, but I just thought it was probably a bit trickier. So having written probably, I think I wrote 9 questions. No, wrote 8 questions for it, and then just looked at it again and went, no, I'm not using that as a connections round. So you've got something even more evil for your for your connection round tonight. But we'll get to that in a minute. Right, let's see how you did with these then in 3, 2, 1. I tried to use for the ones to fill in the blanks. I tried to use some that were a bit obvious, like Lost in New York. I was kind of hoping people had gone, "Oh, that's Home Alone." But anyway, your answers there on screen. So you've got Animal House, Going the Distance. They did European Vacation and Christmas Vacation and Vacation, but they never did a worldwide vacation. So yeah, European Vacation, Christmas Vacation, Vacation. Class Reunion was one. Van Wilder, that one caught me off guard. That's Ryan Reynolds, I think. I thought it was a standalone Van Wilder film, but there you go. Senior Trip, that was one. There was one called Adam and Eve as well, National Lampoon's Adam and Eve. And what I think behind the airplane films is one of the finest parody films that I've watched. Loaded Weapon 1 as well. I've not watched it for many years, but I don't know whether it's aged very well. But Loaded Weapon 1 is like a Mickey take on Lethal Weapon. So there you go. Well done to Colin, who got 8 out of 10. Just noticed there out the corner of my eye. Let's ping that across. Okay. Right. So answers to, I don't know if I've ever seen any of those. Well, it's not Disney. That's why, Vic. That's why you've not seen any of them. Right. Oh, tab myself around onto the right screens. There we go. Okay. So get your marking pens ready. Let's see how you did with the first 30 this evening. And push that button there. Okay. So we kicked off this evening with entertainment. Here we go. Number 1. Dr. Jones was the follow-up to which massive Aqua hit? It was Barbie Girl. I'm a Barbie girl. Now, I knew this would catch you out, and I did my research in the break just to double check. Number 2, which of these breakfast TV shows came first? Was it Good Morning Britain, GMTV, or Daybreak? It's Good Morning Britain. So ITV had Good Morning Britain in 1983. That was replaced by GMTV in 1993, and Daybreak was in 2010. Good Morning Britain was their sort of 6:30 till 9:30 or 6:30 till 9 part of TVAM. So the whole of the morning section was known as TVAM, but Good Morning Britain was there. 1983. I thought it'd catch a few people. Number 3, name the 1986 movie. It's Stand By Me. Number 4, name the song. Steve walks warily down the street with his brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. And I can't remember the rest of it. But it is Another One Bites the Dust. Number 5, which Anneka Rice presented show has been given the green light for a revival on Channel 5 later this year? It's Challenge Anneka. Personally, I'd love to see a remake of Treasure Hunt because I think that was it was just a brilliant TV show from the 90s. But yeah, Challenge Anneka is making a short revival on Channel 5 later this year. Number 6, despite releasing less films than their rivals, which of these distributors has a higher market share? 95 to 2022. It is Walt Disney. Yeah, Disney has the higher market share. It's made more money as well at the box office. Number 7, which of these has not covered Tainted Love? It is Human League. Softcell had the original, and then Human League. Then Marilyn Manson covered it. Number 8, which TV game show saw contestants take on challenges such as The Sweeper, Crash Mountain, Double Cross, and Dizzy Dummies, including the ones you can see on the left-hand side, the big red balls. It is Total Wipeout. Number 9, Will Arnett, Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, and Will Ferrell all provided voices for which 2014 toy-based animated movie? It was The Lego Movie. If I'd have put in and sang the song Everything Is Awesome, that would just all got stuck in your head and then you might have got it. And finally, number 10, a bit of a clue if you could have worked it out in this. In what year was Band Aid 20 the biggest selling song? Shrek 2 was the highest grossing movie, and ITV3 started broadcasting. It was 2004. Your technology then. Number 1, what replaced Microsoft Internet Explorer as Windows default browser? It was Microsoft Edge. Number 2, what is the name of Amazon's voice assistant? Alexa. Because if I shout that name out, everyone's is going to go off, and then you just take a few minutes to get them to say, like, not say anything. Number 3, what came first, the ZX Spectrum, the Amiga, or the BBC Micro? It was the BBC Micro. Only a year before. I think it was a year before the ZX Spectrum, and then the Amiga afterwards. But yeah, it was the BBC Micro came first. Number 4, what is the name of this music streaming platform? It is Spotify. Number 5, name one of the Steves that founded Apple. You could have had Steve Jobs or Steve Wozniak. Number 6, which company made the 2-seater electric car, the Twizy? It was Renault. I've never actually seen one of these Renault Twizzies in real life, even working in the motor trade for 6 years. Number 7, smileys and ideograms are better known by which word beginning with E? It's emojis. Number 8, a unique number that identifies a computer on the internet is known as what kind of address? It's the IP address. Number 9, in which year was Zoom Video Communications founded? It was 2011. So it'd been going for 9 years before everyone discovered it out of nowhere in sort of around about March 22. March 2020, not 22. And finally, number 10, what was the name of this defunct website? It is Ask Jeeves. It's like having your own personal butler on the internet. Current affairs then. Number 1, the Guinness World Record for largest Jaffa cake was broken this week. How much did it weigh? 80 kilos, which I think is more than enough for a Jaffa cake. I believe they couldn't work out the calories though. Number 2, a councillor recently resigned due to constant allegations that he is which anonymous artist? It's Banksy. Number 3, police were I knew you'd all go for that. Police were recently called to an East Sussex pub in a row over what? It was chips arrived without the correct sauce, and then it just escalated from there. I can't believe you'd all think that the police would be called to a pub for a quizmaster giving out a wrong answer. I wasn't there. Number 4, East Midlands Airport has been forced to close the runway and divert flights a couple of times this week owing to what flying in the airport? It was drones. Yeah. I saw it. I got a ping on one of my flight tracking apps, and it came up saying that flights had an emergency code and they're all being diverted away from East Midlands. And number 5, which former English footballer's daughter is appearing on Love Island this week? It is Michael Owen. Number 6, which American singer got married this week despite her ex-husband trying to gay crash the wedding? It's Britney Spears. I object. Number 7, which annual sporting event in aid of UNICEF returns tomorrow, or 12th of June? It's Soccer Aid. Number 8, according to a documentary that released Queen Elizabeth II's top 10 songs she likes, which of these artists didn't appear on it? Ed Sheeran. Gary Barlow's on the list, along with Vera Lynn. But yeah, Gary Barlow's on there because she quite likes the song he did with the Commonwealth Band. So it's Gary Barlow and the Commonwealth Band. She really likes that song. It's on her top 10 list. And number 9, which royal residence has been lined up to host an episode of Strictly Come Dancing later this year? It is Buckingham Palace. They are pretty much there, I think. I believe they're going to use the ballroom at Buckingham Palace for the quarterfinals or the semis. And scientists have said to come up with the perfect formula for gin and tonic. The first step says that the gin should be chilled to what temperature? It's minus 18 degrees. Honestly, I can't work this one out. So I'm going to try and, if I get 5 minutes this week, I'm going to get the rest of the ingredients they say you need, and I'm going to give it a go. And if I get a chance, I will film it as well, and then I'll share it with you all. Okay, tot your scores up. 30 points already boxed off and in the bag for you. Let's put that across there and that across to there. Yes, 30 points so far. How are you getting on? Still to come, connections round and general knowledge. And of course, as it is Saturday, and as a treat, I have got 9 more of my therapy-induced drawings for you to feast your eyes on this evening. Actually, they're not too bad tonight, to be fair. Yeah, but I would say that, wouldn't I? So, wow. Right, let's ping that button. Score's coming through, so I know we're all caught up. So, connections round, as always, 9 questions. Question number 10. What links them all together? Hold as the Jada's message. 18 degrees Celsius. Oh, okay. Anyway, here we go. Question number 1. Who wrote Sense and Sensibility? Straightforward one to start with. Who wrote Sense and Sensibility? It is not Monopoly. Number 2, who created the characters Ebenezer Scrooge, Tiny Tim, the Artful Dodger, and Miss Havisham? I'm going to send you in one direction and then I'm going to completely confuse you now. Who created the characters Ebenezer Scrooge, Tiny Tim, the Artful Dodger, and Miss Havisham? And it's not Scrabble either. Number 3, what is the name of this? So what is the name of this for number 3? Number 4, who is the architect behind the current St. Paul's Cathedral? So who is the architect behind the current St. Paul's Cathedral? Number 5, what is the name of the famous mathematician well known for his code-breaking abilities? So what is the name of the famous mathematician well known for his code-breaking abilities? Number 6, name the Scottish playwright, poet, novelist, and historian. This is, I think this might one. I'm broken. Name the Scottish playwright, poet, novelist, and historian. This one might be tricky. That's what I was trying to say. I don't think the computer needed a update earlier. I think I did. I'll plug myself into the internet later. Number 7, which wartime prime minister had the middle names Leonard and Spencer? So which wartime prime minister had the middle names Leonard and Spencer? Number 8, what was the name of the biologist best known for his contributions to evolutionary biology? I don't know why I do it to myself. I really don't. What was the name of the biologist best known for his contributions to evolutionary biology? Number 9, name the bridge. So number 9, name the bridge. As always, what links them? Number 10. Question 10, what links them all together? We finish then, as we always do, with 10 random general knowledge questions, kicking off with this. In which month is VE Day celebrated? So in which month is VE Day celebrated? Number 2, name the bank. So number 2, name the bank. Number 3, a message, image, or feature hidden in a film, TV series, or video game for people to find is known as a what? So a message, image, or feature hidden in a film, TV series, or video game for people to find is known as a what? I might start doing that for the quiz, you know, like put a connections around thing behind me and see if anyone notices. Number 4, what is the name of the device that produces an audible click that musicians use to practice their rhythm? What is the name of the device that produces an audible click that musicians use to practice their rhythm? Number 5, what is the name of the UK's highest circulation free newspaper that can be found in the mornings across commuter destinations? So what? Oh, that didn't sound healthy, that train. What is the name of the UK's highest circulation free newspaper that can be found in the mornings across commuter destinations? Number 6, name the video game. Many years of competing against my mother on this. But name the video game for number 6. Number 7, what does the T stand for in NFT? So what does the T stand for in NFT? Number 8, what went into commercial use first? Commercial use first, keyword. Was it the Intercity 125 or was it Concorde? So what went into commercial use first, the Intercity 125 or Concorde? I'm not talking about test flights or test runs or showing to the public. It's when were they first commercially used, as in paying passengers. Number 9, Gleeks are said to be fans of which TV show? So Gleeks are said to be the fans of which TV show? And finally, question number 10, which element was discovered first? Was it gold, silver, or platinum? So which element was discovered first? Gold, silver, or platinum. So that is all of your questions for this evening. So another short break, and I'm going to put up some of my pictures. In fact, if I change that now, because it says at the top phrases and sayings, and it's not phrases and sayings tonight. It is. There we go. Sorted. Right, so I've got 9 pictures that I have drawn this afternoon just for your entertainment purposes. And I know people are going to have a few things to say about them. They are TV shows that I have drawn. They are TV shows. Just to clarify, number 8, because you might be on a small screen, the very bottom of it says the words "damn it." Okay. So there's 2 people, 2 speech bubbles. The bottom of it says "damn it," but you can't really tell from my writing. Can't really tell from my writing anyway. I'll pop these up. When I come back, we'll go through some answers, and also I need to ask the London-based quiz fraternity some advice around quizzes. It'll make sense in a minute. See you in a minute. music's off. Perfect. Yeah, I'll give you another minute on these. Yeah, just wanted to ask a question. So, I think I said on Thursday I'm on Good Morning Britain on Monday morning. So I'm coming down. I'm travelling down tomorrow afternoon. I'm staying in West London, and I had a quick scout on because I thought I've not snuck in. I've been to quiz nights around here, but I've not been to another quiz night away from here. So I was thinking about sneaking into a quiz night tomorrow night while I'm in London. So if anyone knows, I mean, I found a speed quizzing over in Bexley Heath at a pub called The Yacht. But if anyone knows of a quiz, it doesn't have to be a speed quiz, it can be a pen and paper quiz. But I can't find any others on the speed quiz website for tomorrow night. But yeah, if anyone knows of any speed quizzing or pen and paper quiz, preferably sort of West London-ish, maybe into Central London. I think there might be one at Tower Hill as well. But yeah, if anyone knows of anyone, knows one, or if you're going to one, let me know. Give me a shout. Preferably sort of before lunchtime tomorrow. Just let me know, because I might just sort of like sneak in. I'll put a baseball cap and some dark glasses on and just sit at the back. But yeah, no, I just fancy while I'm in London, I don't fancy sitting in a hotel, twiddling my thumbs until getting up for GMB. So yeah, if you know of one, let me know. But yeah, I've got one on the table, but if you know of anyone, do let me know. Anyway, right, back to the matter in hand. Let's give you the answers to these in 3, in 2, in 1. There we go. So number 1 was my badly drawn Hawaiian state flag, but it's Hawaii 5-0. Dun, 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 dun. Number 2 was Happy Days. Number 3, Love Island. Number 4 was Bullseye. I didn't want to ruin my picture of the dartboard by drawing a big arrow through it. Number 5 was Pointless. Number 6, Countdown. Number 7, Neighbours. Number 8 is 24. And number 9, Have I Got News for You? Right, get your answer sheets ready. We'll start marking your final rounds in just a minute. So yeah, if anyone knows of a quiz night somewhere in London, preferably West, but the only problem is I don't know what time I'm arriving yet. I'm waiting for GMB to let me know tomorrow. So yeah, preferably like if somewhere in West, because I'm sure I'll be there about 7 o'clock. But yeah, if not, I have found one over in East London. So, but yeah, let me know if there's one that I should come and have a look at. I just really do fancy going to a quiz while I'm back home. Anyway, right, let's find out how you did. Connections round. Let's see how you got on. Number 1, who wrote Sense and Sensibility? It was Jane Austen. Minimize that. Number 2, who created the characters Ebenezer Scrooge, Tiny Tim, the Artful Dodger, and Miss Havisham? It was Charles Dickens. Number 3, what is the name of this? It is the Falkirk Wheel. Is what that is called. Number 4, who was the architect behind the current St Paul's Cathedral? It was Christopher Wren. Thank you, Colin. Number 5, what is the name of the famous mathematician well known for his code-breaking abilities? It's Alan Turing. Number 6, name the Scottish playwright, poet, novelist, and historian. He is called Walter Scott. Number 7, which wartime prime minister had the middle names Leonard and Spencer? It was Winston Churchill. Number 8, what was the name of the geologist, biologist, best known for his contributions to evolutionary biology? It was Charles Darwin. Number 9, name the bridge. It is the Forth Bridge. There was a theme going. It's connections around. And finally, number 10, what links them all? Banknotes. A mad idea of Jay's. Well, yeah, they're always mad ideas of mine. But yeah, they're all banknotes. They're all things that appear on both the Scottish banknotes and also the Great British Pound banknotes as well. So they're all things and people who have been on them. And general knowledge. See, I thought that was better than the National Lampoons. Maybe we should have gone with National Lampoons. Anyway, number 1, in which month is VE Day celebrated? It is May. Number 2, name the bank. It is Barclays. Number 3, a message, image, or feature hidden in a film, TV series, or video game for people to find is known as an Easter egg. Number 4, what is the name of the device that produces an audible click that musicians use to practice their rhythm? It's a metronome. Get on to the right button. Number 5, what is the name of the UK's highest circulation free newspaper that can be found in the mornings across commuter destinations? It's the Metro. Do they still have that love crush thing in there where people write in, I saw you walking along St. Paul's platform. I was wearing blue. You were wearing red. I was having, you know. Question 6, name the video game. It's Tetris. Sorry, it always used to make me laugh reading those. I'd never know whether they were actually genuine or not. Number 7, what does the T stand for in NFT? It's token. It's non-fungible token. Number 8, what went into commercial use first, the Intercity 125 or Concorde? It was Concorde. They were in the same year. Concorde had its first commercial flight in the January. Intercity 125, I think they were being delivered, and then I think it was June or July. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I did write it down and then rubbed it off my whiteboard earlier. Number 9, Gleeks are said to be fans of which TV show? It is Glee. And finally, number 10, which element was discovered first? It was gold. They're actually in the right order. It was gold, then silver, then platinum. Gold, gold, always believe in your soul. Why is the scoreboard not coming up? There we go. Right, so tot your scores up. Let us know how you got on this evening. That would make more sense. Yeah, let us know how you got on this evening. Your tiebreaker is this. And at the London 2012 Olympics, how many minutes between the first gold medal and third and final gold medal achieved by Team GB in the Olympic Stadium on Super Saturday? So at the London 2012 Olympics, how many minutes between the first gold medal and third gold medal achieved by Team GB in the Olympic Stadium on Super Saturday? I was going to make this trickier and say how many minutes between the first and last gold medal because we won a load in the morning, but that would have involved me doing some maths as well. And your answer then is this. 44. There were 44 minutes between the first gold medal and the third gold medal. That's why it was known as Super Saturday, because it just went bonkers in that stadium. So yeah, 44 minutes. And there we go. That is it. That is the end of the quiz for this evening. Thank you very much for joining us, as always. Let us know how you got on across our social media posts, as you always do. I don't need to remind you. You know what to do. So yeah, let us know how you got on. And that is it from me. Live again next Thursday, as always. Next Saturday will be the first of a run of Saturday pre-recordeds, but they'll still feel the same like this. They'll still have all of the mistakes, errors and stuff. Probably even more, because sometimes I do record them at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm even more half asleep and not with it. You get more mistakes that way. So yeah, live on Thursday, pre-recorded, which means pre-recorded next Saturday. It means there won't be Quiz Jockey. So for the next few weeks on Saturdays, won't be Quiz Jockey, I'm afraid, because it doesn't work. It only works with a live video. But I know people will still ask. That is it from me. I will, so I'm on Good Morning Britain. I don't know what time it is. I can't even sort of tell you what time the appearance is, but as you can imagine, it's to talk about the film. But I'm sure once we know what time, we'll put something up on socials. But other than that, I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much. As always from me, I'm so asleep, I can't even work this out. That's it from me. Thank you very much for playing. Take care, and we'll see you soon. As always from me, stay safe. bye.